Hey everybody, it's Stephanie. Welcome to my channel. Today I am testing this Covergirl plus Olay Simply Ageless Foundation. It has SPF 28 with hyaluronic complex and vitamin C. I have not tested this on my face until right now. I have nothing on my face, no concealer, no color correction, nothing. I wanted to see how well this cream foundation would just cover by itself. I saw this on a YouTube channel yesterday and I wanted to have a look and see if it was as good as it was being tested on another woman of a certain age. So I took my Farmasi dual end powder brush with the detail end and I'm just taking it in here and covering up the dark areas and then around my nose. And this is probably not the best tone or shade for my skin tone. This is 235 medium light. It's not bad. I can fix it with, bronzer and blush, but the formula is amazing. It's amazing. I used a little bit too much today. I just got a little bit overzealous and probably used too much. You just don't need a lot. This is a wonderful cream foundation. I'm shocked. The last time I bought a CoverGirl product, especially foundation, I think I was in high school or maybe right out of high school. I'm telling you, it's been decades. I just don't buy CoverGirl cosmetics. It's been a really long time. So I was absolutely ecstatically pleased with how well this covered. Again, this is the first time I've used it. This is my experiment with it. So I wanted to go in and see if I could cover up some of that hue on my cheek. Nothing ever covers that, but it wasn't bad. The nice thing I liked about this foundation was it was really smooth, really creamy. It didn't settle right in on everything. I really like it. So again, I'm just going in there with some detail around my nose, around my mouth, and just certain areas, just concentrating, trying to get rid of some of that discoloration. This foundation comes with a sponge applicator. I typically don't use sponges. I like brushes, at least for initial application. Here I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics foundation brush and cover the rest of my face. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I was loving it. I was hoping that it would last and not settle in everything and just, start to crack and crease and do that thing it always does when you've got more mature skin. I'm spending a little extra time working it in here because I did use probably too much of the foundation. So the next time I test this, I will know not to be so heavy-handed with it, but I gotta tell you, I really like this foundation. I dampened a beauty sponge here and was still trying to shear out the foundation. I really did use too much, so now I know it only takes a little bit. It's really good coverage. It's very moisturizing. It doesn't look cakey and nasty and show every little fine line. It's just a really good foundation. I'm super impressed. I wanted to see how my contour would look over the top of this foundation, so I'm just going to go ahead and contour my nose off camera, and it was fine. It was just fine. The next time I test this foundation, I'm going to put my color correction and my concealer and my normal makeup routine, the things I normally do before I apply foundation. So here I'm going in with some Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. Wanted to see how it worked. I got a little bit too much there, but I salvaged it. I just took a wet beauty sponge and sheared it out a little bit. And then something else happened that I was blown away with. I went to the dollar store today and I bought these little finger-sized sponges, and I tapped it in my powder and I just rolled it under my eye, and I was absolutely bedazzled by this. I've seen other people do it, like on, makeup videos and tutorials. I've personally never done this. I do not know what has taken me so long. These little sponges for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. I got 4 in a container, and they are magical. I'm stunned by this. Today was a really good makeup day. It was just a great makeup day. Side note on the Covergirl plus Olay Simply Ageless Foundation. This was just under $15, and it says it has hyaluronic complex and vitamin C. A little note about vitamin C. I'm not a chemist, but I do know that vitamin C, in order for it to be effective for your skin, needs to be in a stable environment. It has to be a certain stability for vitamin C to really work. I don't know if they've accomplished that with the vitamin C with this foundation. I don't know, but when I see something that says it has vitamin C, oh, there's the 4 little sponges, my little container. When something says it has vitamin C in it in a product like this, I don't usually get all excited about it, just knowing how vitamin C really works. But I'm going to tell you, this is an amazing foundation. The hyaluronic acid is definitely making a difference there. Alrighty, so there I am going in with my Laura Geller Bronze, Bake, and Brighten bronzer. Immediately followed up with this Estee Lauder Blush Subtil in the shade Rose Fresca. This was a little sample blush that I got in a gift bag when I bought something from Estee Lauder years ago. Don't even know if you can still get it, but that's what I chose today. And I'm using the Bestope Angled Blush Brush for application. So here's a check-in. A little while later, I wanted to look and see how this was looking on my skin. As per usual, everywhere looked great except my forehead, but that's very typical for me. There's no product on the market that's going to get rid of that mess on my forehead. Although it wasn't terrible. I think I probably could have maybe used some setting spray. Might have looked a little better. But here I was outside, and I came back in, and it still looked pretty good. My expectations for certain places on my skin, especially my forehead, are that no foundation is going to look awesome, but I can tell you this overall is a really nice foundation, and I'm going to test it again. I'm going to use a setting spray. I'm probably not going to use as much product and see how much better I can do. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you again really soon.